what they say. Oh no, we're on our way. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Woo!
Hey everybody, it's Escape to Reality with Justine.
And Geneva, what it do?
Hey.
What up? We're here. How's it going?
It's going good. How about you? Oh,
Good.
good.
Tell the people about your speeding ticket.
I'm having a crappy day, and hopefully this is not the beginning of my year. I got a speeding ticket today.
2019, the year of you just getting in trouble with the law.
Life sucks, but
hey, you're alive and well. Not
yeah,
in jail,
at least
so that's
at least Tyler has all his teeth. He doesn't. He had a tooth pulled, but at least it's not in the front.
good. Oh, okay.
So
Getting a little Matt action, huh?
yeah,
After
we
lockup
are.
Style?
My husband's a little Matt / Steven from 90 Day.
Yeah.
Not
Well, we're here.
personality wise.
We're here, our friends. We're talking Bravo Breakdown. So Atlanta, Vanderpump, which is just pissing me the fuck off. Atlanta.
It's a weird
I
episode.
said that. Yeah, we'll get into it. Jersey and Below Deck.
Jersey, which
Nightmare
blew
Deck.
my mind.
So
Below
good.
Deck blew my mind.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
good.
Below Deck every episode is just so great.
It really is. It's a fantastic little show. But first, as always, we're gonna dive into a little celeb gossip. What do you got today? What you
All
got?
right. So Vinny and Pauly D, I just saw
Okay.
hot off the presses. Did you see this?
Yeah, so they stole our fucking idea. We said on this podcast that Pauly D should be on The Bachelor, and MTV now is creating a show for them.
Okay. I think it does look good. 20 women vie for their romantic attentions. It's kind of fun that it's both of them.
I will watch all
Even though
day.
it is, yeah. Oh, I can't wait. And so it will be called Double Shot at Love with DJ Pauly D and Vinny. I think it'll be a hit.
It'll be a hit. I mean, that's what we said. We always said he's very charming. He should have a Bachelor show. Now he's going to have one. So
God, and Vinny's
we'll
just
be
riding
there.
the coattails. And
I
Vinny
know.
tries to be funny and sends Kim Kardashian a stupid tweet. He really does know how to get a headline, that Vinny.
He's annoying to me. He's my least favorite.
He is annoying. And who would have thought that he wasn't all? I didn't always hate him as much as I do now, but who would have thought that he would be the one to make make a lot of press back in the day? He's such a little worm.
He really is.
Going home shaking in the corner because he's got to get home to his mom and he can't leave his mom. Remember that? He had to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, we remember your little pussy, Vinny.
Okay, we haven't talked about this yet, but I have to bring up the Fire Festival documentaries. You've been seeing about this, right?
Yeah.
So I watched both of them. One is on Netflix and one is on Hulu. I just have to tell you about the thing on Netflix. So it's about how, like, you know, this festival that was supposed to be like this exclusive music festival turned into like a fucking disaster with all these millennials and fucktards paid like $45,000 and showed up, and they were like,
Jeez, that's what they get.
and they had like cheese sandwiches and were like sleeping in shitty ass tents. But anyways, during the Netflix documentary, there's this guy who's telling a story about how he was like the event producer, and how when everything started to go left, the founder came to him and said like, hey, you're gonna have to take one for the team. He was like, all of our water is stuck in customs, so you're gonna have to go down there and suck this guy's dick to get the water.
I read something like that.
So
Did he do it?
So wait, so he's like, you're gonna have to go suck this guy's dick to get it out of the customs. Mind you, this guy is like a 50-year-old white man, right? And he goes, so, you know, and he's telling this right to the camera. He's like, so I went home and I took a shower, and I thought he was gonna say to like wash, you know, the stench of what was asked of him off. And he goes, so I went home, I took a shower, you know, washed my mouth out with mouthwash, and I headed on down there to suck dick to get the water.
Oh my God. This is who's asking who?
The like founder, the guy who's like the biggest fraud, the guy who
And
founded
he's
this
going to
festival.
jail?
Yeah, he's in jail now, but he like tells him to go suck dick. This guy was gonna do it. It turns out the custom guy didn't make him do it. It just gave him the water.
The custom
like,
guy
why would
just
you-
doesn't even want it.
Why would you tell this story on camera? Like, now this guy's like infamous. There's like memes everywhere about like.
Is that guy straight or gay?
I think he was gay. It doesn't matter. Like, what the fuck? It's like insane.
Hold on. And is it that gray-haired guy, the mean guy?
Yes.
Is he the one that said he would do it?
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's so good. You need to watch it just for that part.
I
it was, like,
should.
preposterous. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Which one was better?
I think the Netflix one was a little better. I would say if you're gonna watch one, watch the Netflix one.
Okay. Hulu dropped their prices. They're pretty smart since Netflix is up in their prices.
Yeah, it's good though. I mean, I was
Wow.
dying when he was like, so, you know.
And he
I went
says
home.
that's like the only solution. That's the currency.
Right. Sucking dick to get your water out of customs. I'm like,
Oh
you
my
should've-
God.
you should fucking known then it was gonna be a disaster. It was
God,
great.
what would Tyler do? Jeez. That's crazy.
It was good.
He's
What else you
handsome
got?
too. He's cute. Cute guy.
Yeah, sucking dick. Going above and beyond to get
Jeez.
the job done.
It's not The Walking Dead. I can imagine that.
Yeah, it's not the end of the fucking world. What are you doing? Bizarre.
God.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say that they had to pee and like somehow they had all these things to translate the piss into. I don't know where I was going with that. I thought they were drinking pee.
That also
So-
sounds sick.
God, what would I rather do? Drink pee or suck dick? I don't know.
Suck
All right.
dick all day. What are you talking about? Pee.
Depends on whose penis, I guess. All right.
Yes.
Wags LA got canceled. I
Oh.
love that trash.
Did you?
I did. I enjoyed it.
I watched it, but I wasn't.
I don't know. There was something about it. I know.
E doesn't cancel shows, really.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Okay. So those girls. Yeah. Yeah. I enjoyed it. I don't know why, but it was horrible, but I liked it. Did you watch the Summer House? Summer House,
Yes.
it's called. Okay.
Yeah.
It's back.
I saw.
I liked it. I liked that
Yeah,
show,
yeah,
actually.
well, I think we should talk it on the
I got
pod.
the
It's a good-
hots for Carl.
What I enjoy about Summer House, you would. What I enjoy about that show is
I know.
it's like fully grown adults still getting like fucking plastered and doing drunk shit.
I know.
You
I
know?
love the ages at the bottom. It's like 52.
35. I know, totally. Yeah, it's entertaining.
That's so great. It's this girl Hannah is on it. She's got a podcast and she's been on the Taylor Strecker show. She's a real cool chick. I'm excited to see her on it. It should be a fun
At
new
this point,
season.
I prefer Summer House over Vanderpump any day.
I know. I think we're in the minority with that, but I think it's going to change. I think that girl with that beautiful new girl they got too with the
she's
short
gorgeous.
hair.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she's one of the most
Stunning.
beautiful people I've ever seen. And they said that the vibes changed. So that Kyle cheated on Amanda.
I saw that in the preview.
She
We'll
deserves
see.
better.
You know, one of
He
the
is a
best-
snake.
One of the best scenes from the last season was when one of the twins threw that watermelon on the ground like a psycho. Do you remember that?
Yes.
That's great.
I love watching him eat drunk. He's one of my favorite. But those Workist twins, I'm so freaking happy they got the boot because I hate them more than I hate any reality TV star.
Really?
I hate them.
Interesting. I don't hate them.
Oh my God. I would cut their parachutes if we went skydiving. I hate them.
That's so aggressive.
I really don't like them. I'm so happy that their lives are ruined and they got canceled from the show. All right, here we go.
Right.
I would die to go to this. Andy Cohen's baby shower and Kyle Richards is throwing it with all housewives. Can you
Great.
imagine?
That'd be a great
Why aren't
party.
they filming this? If they don't film it, they are dumb as shit, right?
It should be filmed.
That would be great.
It would be good. At least
On
do
hi-
like a Watch What Happens Live special on it. I would love that.
Yeah, or, God, I would have filmed it with my cell phone. People would watch it. They would watch that. And he's going to have his baby maybe this weekend because he said on his radio show, if I'm, maybe Monday I'll have a baby.
Wow, good for him.
I know.
He is old to have a kid though. 50 is old
It is.
to have a newborn, but
It
so am
is.
I.
Hopefully he'll live. I feel like Jewish people live to be older than regular people. So hopefully he'll live to be long.
Live to be like 90.
Yeah.
And then what kind of life? But
I know.
whatever.
Then he's
Good for
only
him.
30. Right, how old's the kid? 40? I can't do math. Who needs parents? Okay. So you saw that the government shutdown could affect TLC's 90 Day Fiance. because of all the K-1 visas and trying to get people back and forth. So I think I read that something got worked out. So hopefully they're going to get Angela. Don't screw with Angela.
For 3 weeks. This is what we care about. Fuck the government workers who don't have jobs. Where are the visas? I know it's terrible. Trump they made a deal for 3 weeks.
They did.
But he got his ass handed to him. So
why only 3 weeks? How does that work?
They made some short-term deal and they're going to try to negotiate, but he's going to get screwed again because they're not going to fund the wall. So it's going to be Nancy Pelosi's playing him like a fiddle, and it's amazing.
I saw this map of all the planes that are in the air and all the isn't that wild?
Well,
and those people aren't getting paid.
Today.
That is disgruntled, man.
They shut down LaGuardia because the FAA.
Oh, they
were
did.
In sick. Yeah, they did that today.
Oh,
so I think he saw the writing was on the wall there.
Wow, good for those people. Right? I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner.
You shouldn't have to work for no money.
No.
I'll tell you right now, I would never do that.
No.
You would not see my ass at work.
And your job should be there for you when it comes back on.
Yeah, 100%. It's ridiculous.
All right, one last thing. Southern Charm, they do have that stupid Ashley filming, which I hope she really doesn't. I hope she's on the cutting room floor. I hope this season's good. They're all kind of starting to bug me on there too, but Catherine Dennis has a boyfriend. He's an America's Got Talent alum.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, no, not even The Voice, not even anything.
Right.
So he's a singer. So she has a boyfriend, and she's dealing with that Ravenel, but hopefully he'll go to jail.
He should.
She looks beautiful lately. My God, you see pictures of her? She is really... sometimes
like
she can look really pretty. Sometimes she
too much
can't.
makeup for me. Yeah, it's like
too much
of a thing. I don't know. She looks
this
fake.
one picture, though, she looked very pretty. And I was
Filtered.
like, wow.
I'm just kidding.
Facetune.
Yeah.
All right. That's all I got for them. What, you got anything else? Cardi?
That's it.
She's going to be in Vegas. That'll be fun.
Yeah, shout out to Cardi getting a Vegas residency. We always got to talk about our girl. Yeah, no, I don't think I got anything.
I had my Instagram up in the car, and she has her song, you know, that Baby Shark song, and she had a video up of that. And yeah, it was like, I watched it like 5 times in a days, and then I turned it off, and Irving's like, Baby Shark, you want me to turn it back on. That song is crack for kids.
Well, you know, now that Wendy isn't there, you got to put him up on Cardi B. She could be the new aunt for him.
She could be.
Instagram videos.
She is, you know, if she cusses a lot, so it's hard for me to watch the videos in front of the kids because they really catch on these days.
Yeah.
But I find her so fascinating. Yeah, it's Stephen Colbert. He petitions to have Cardi B give the State of the Union rebuttal.
Love it.
But she really looks fabulous, doesn't she?
She looks great.
Good.
Great.
All right.
Let's dive into the Bravo shows. As always, we ask that if you have an iPhone, rate and review and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. The reviews are delayed as hell because Apple Podcasts sucks, but we appreciate everybody who takes time to do it. We love you all.
Yes, we do. That is crazy. Yeah, I don't know what the hell goes on with Apple.
Stupid.
They really suck.
Apple can't get their shit together. But we're also on Twitter at Escape2Pod, and we are on Instagram at Escape to Reality Podcast. We love seeing people tag us in your stories as you listen. It's so great.
Yes.
So we appreciate it.
Thank you for informing us on all the whack jobs on Love After Lockup that do have children that they do not speak of or see after they've been in prison for multiple years. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
And we're not at Clint's wedding. That poor son.
God.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Atlanta. They go to Tokyo. I don't know why I said it in that accent. I'm sorry. That was terrible. They go to Tokyo.
They go to Tokyo.
Before they go, I loved Portia and Nene. Like, Portia's just so lazy. She's wearing makeup from yesterday.
She looked really good.
I know. And Nene's like, are these chips from yesterday? I bet they probably were.
She is hilarious. I love it.
Nene and Portia together. They have such good energy and like the way they like laugh and like, I don't know. I find it
they're so much fun. They could have their own TV show. I'd watch it.
They totally could.
They really do.
Portia says they have Candy and her have an understanding they don't fuck with each other, which I thought was hilarious.
Portia and who?
Candy after their fight. She was just like, I'm gonna ignore her.
Right.
She's gonna ignore me. We don't fuck with each other.
Candy's good at that.
Yeah. They head to Tokyo. I have to say this is the first time in a while there hasn't been a packing montage on Housewives. We didn't see them all packing
I know. I
their
liked
bags,
it, actually.
which I appreciate. Just show up at the airport. How about Eva's braids? Those like long ass braids. It doesn't seem practical for traveling.
No, she looks pretty, but it seems like they're gonna go in the toilet.
I'm a little worried. Nene seems really over Greg and ready to be the fuck away from him. Do you notice that?
She's stressed out.
Yeah.
And that's why she's all pissy.
Yep.
Because they had a huge fight. Oh, yeah, and
totally.
he didn't want to say goodbye to her on the plane. Because he'd be like me. I'd be God forbid I get something like that. I'm the worst patient in the entire world. I would be like, He's very, he seems negative. He doesn't seem to have he's scared as fuck, which I understand.
Well, see, if you're so fucking scared, then get chemo. Why are you playing around acting like it's in God's hands? There's something called medicine. I don't get it.
Is he's still alive? He hasn't had the chemo. I wonder what's going on there. Yeah,
I do too. I guess we'll find out at the reunion.
Or blast yourself with like that Rick Simpson oil, the marijuana. I think that eventually somehow that will cure people, but that's way down the road. No, it really does. There's
Dr. Justine.
There's studies done in other countries that they we don't have to get into that, but yeah.
I saw something on Vice or something about how they were testing, this was like fucked up but also kind of fascinating, these children with like very advanced cancer. They were using like super high impact like tincture drops of high THC, and it was actually shrinking their tumors.
Yeah.
I mean, the kids were baked as fuck back in the backyard, like rolling around this.
It's better than but eventually they won't be as baked, and they'll
but it was helping.
They're not on those fucking pills that will kill them.
Yep.
And those kids with the seizures.
Yeah.
It's helping
same
them.
Thing. Yep.
People with Parkinson's, everything. And there's a reason why you can grow it in your backyard. It'll put the pharmaceutical business, way down.
Totally.
But
agreed.
Yeah.
Listen to us, people. Shout out to our people in Canada. It's legal.
God, I hope we never have to deal with that. Knock on wood. My God, those poor families. Those parents are angels from heaven. Yes. And fuck the Oscars. Those people should be getting awards. And doctors that help parents like that.
Yep. There we go.
All right.
Okay. So when they make it to Tokyo, none of Marlo's bags made it, which I thought was
She's too
hilarious.
funny. She's too funny.
They have a first meal. Candy's complaining immediately about the menu. I don't think Tokyo food is going to be for
She's so hungry.
her.
It wouldn't be for me either. And
oh my God, sushi though, great Japanese, being in Japan eating sushi, that's the dream.
Do you have to slurp down that real fish that's not cooked?
Yeah, what you don't eat raw fish and sushi?
No, I'm a American. God. I'm a hillbilly.
Jesus Christ.
I'm like Then
you're not eating sushi. Like if you're not having raw
I'm not
fish
I don't
sushi,
eat sushi. I don't. I'm not a big sushi person. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Good I'm glad. That's nice. Hopefully someday we'll go to Tokyo. I'll try it,
Also,
I'd rather suck dick for water.
Shamari, she's looking at the menu and she's like, I can eat that. That's vegetarian, pointing to salmon. I'm like, that's not fucking vegetarian. I don't know, whatever.
Or is salmon?
No. Vegetarian is you don't eat any that. If you're a pescatarian, then you eat fish. No.
I thought a vegetarian. A vegetarian doesn't eat fish.
No, technically they don't eat any. Yeah. If you're a pescatarian, you would eat fish. Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like a religion.
They meet the tour guide. I love the tour guide. Her number one rule is to be punctual, and they're all fucked.
It's so rude.
It is so rude being late. I hate. Literally, one of my biggest pet peeves in life is people being late. Like,
what is Portia eating if she can't eat raw fish while you're pregnant like that?
Yeah, I don't know. She's probably just eating, I don't know, something else, hibachi or something.
Oh, Portia cracked me up. Yeah. Portia cracked me up when she tells Cynthia to get Chris's name on her, and she's like, "Who?" And Cynthia says, and it was the wrong name. What's his name?
Oh,
I can't remember.
Her new boyfriend, Will? No, that was the old guy?
Yeah, and then Cynthia's like, I remember. I thought that was so funny. That's something I would say. It was on the bus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, I thought it was interesting. Eva was like, everybody's going to have a great trip, but I'm going to tell you how I rock. And like says she has an issue with Portia. and called it character assassination, which I thought was fucking ridiculous.
She's wearing that
like,
stupid Arby's hat like Pharrell, you know.
I just like, I don't get why she doesn't understand that she's a shady person. She definitely just throws shade everywhere, and like
she does.
And for her to act like people are wrong for calling her out, it's like you're literally saying this shit. It's not a lie, and it's not character assassination. They're just saying what you said.
How does she not think like, oh my God, think of all the things I said that's going to be on camera?
Right? I know.
She is so freaking pretty. She's like dropped another 5 lbs, and she is gorgeous. She's got a face, and I saw a picture of her son. Her son is really cute. Oh my God, she is
into that face, huh?
Yeah,
those eyes were a little distracting there in the
beginning. Nowadays maybe it was Facetune, but he is really cute, baby. But she was already talking crap at that stupid dungeon.
Right. If people are face-tuning your baby, you have bigger issues.
Throw it out. Start over.
Portia tells everybody she's pregnant with an annoying ass gong.
What was with that? It's like Nene did it anyway or something. Yeah. I felt like it was funny.
Eva's grandpa had a heart attack.
I thought they would already know she was pregnant.
They had to know. I think some of them knew.
Yeah.
How about the tour guide?
That was sad that the grandpa was dying.
Yes. The tour guide the next day, she says, get there at 11. Nene shows up 34 minutes late. Shamari's 47 minutes late. Marlo's the last, and she's pissed because I thought it was fucked up. Nobody offered her anything. She was just there in the room with no clothes.
I would go down. I would be Tokyo tourist Justine the whole time. That's what I would be. I would wear everything. I would go to a tourist shop and I'd buy every stupid tacky thing there was and wear it. Yeah.
Of course. Like a fanny pack, all that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I just can't believe they don't just leave them.
Well,
See you later.
I don't understand.
Why don't they call them?
They said number one thing is to not be late, and then they're all late. That's just so disrespectful.
So Nene was on the phone screaming with
Greg.
She's fighting with him.
Yeah.
She wants to go home.
Yeah. I mean, it
doesn't. And who else was late? Shamari. She's got to be on time.
Was late. Marlo was late. I forget Shamari's even there, to be honest.
I couldn't. But then I love she should. I love the flashbacks of Nene when they all came late, and she's like, "I'm keeping it real. You are," and good for her because the majority of people would let those assholes in that late. And you know what? She was right.
I love it. That's one of the all-time classics where she turns him away and like Candy's like, I was hungry.
Oh,
like, get the fuck out of here.
5 hours, 4 or 5 hours late? No. Party's over, bitch.
Yeah, no. You're not coming in. No way. I
would come the next day and pretend you thought it was the wrong day, like Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Tanya and Nene get into it. Tanya, at the end of the episode, get into it about Tanya getting married. And Nene's losing it. I think she's definitely like taking her anger out on Greg on them, which I find very entertaining.
Which I appreciate, yeah.
Yeah, and she's like, girl, I'm not wishing a motherfucking thing. She didn't give a shit. Love it.
I loved it too. It was so great.
I mean, she's definitely like losing her shit for no reason, but it's fully entertaining and I'm here for it.
I hate Tanya. I forget she's not married. But those people that don't get married, and it's like once you're married, you're locked in legally. It is a thing.
It is.
So don't say you're not.
Right. Like if you're married, you're married, and if you're not, to me, if you've been engaged over 2 years and there's not a reason, like say you're doing long distance, you're waiting till you're in the same place to get married, something's up. Over a 2-year engagement to me signals there are problems in paradise.
Problems in paradise. I like that. Should be a name of a show.
But really, like, if you're living in the same place and you have no, like, barriers to getting married, why are you still engaged?
And you're not broke. And you got a hibachi room.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
Exactly.
That was a fun fight. I enjoyed that. And she said some fortune teller told her she's going to get married. And Nene's like, it'll probably be somebody else.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's so shady. I love it. And next week,
I hate Tanya. I hate her just as much. Yeah.
I hate her and Shamari. I hate them both. I don't like
I like Shamari better just because... I don't know why, but I hate Tanya bugs me, but yeah.
Next week it looks like Nene gets left because she's late again, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, they leave her on the bus.
Oh, I was thinking that she goes home, so she doesn't go home. Oh, good.
I don't think so.
It's a long flight. Oh, yeah, and people I was thinking about this, and I went on Twitter, and somebody else had brought it up, that Portia said she couldn't fly to Kenya or wherever that African wedding was.
Yes.
But she said she could fly in first class, so she must have flown first class. But now she's pregnant plus having some health issues, so it seems like going to
They all look
Tokyo.
like they flew first class though.
Yeah, imagine
wonder
that's a
how long the
pricey
flight-
ticket.
Atlanta to Tokyo is for like 15 hours or something.
And those
It's a
Dallas
long
girls
flight.
were like, I can't afford that.
I know.
They
I
could
wonder
never.
if Bravo pays for that. Any other thoughts on the
They
episode?
should. They're the highest rated housewives. They deserve a first class ticket.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a
I
long
just
flight,
I
15
resent
hours.
I resent Candy for trying to make money off the sex dungeon shit. If
Me
you were
too.
that upset, I really
I
resent
agree.
it.
Yeah, I think it's bullshit. Yeah, it's real annoying.
Yeah.
Okay. Vanderpump, another fucking annoying show. All right.
Another person I'm cutting her parachute is Katie. I hate her.
Okay, so this I was thinking about this because the whole time I was watching this episode I was just irritated with everyone. I think they've lost me because it's like I don't know, it's like they're leaning into the fact that they're all like, they're really leaning into their most annoying qualities this season and just being very self-centered. And like, I just like the Brittany Jack shit. I find them like, Brittany has completely lost me. I used to like her and now I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
Snap on them,
Like-
Brittany. You're not okay. Tell them they're bitches and shut their fucking mouths.
Or like, how about you guys admit that literally his dad died and then he proposed? Like, that's a fact. And for
Yeah.
them to be acting like he is this transformed person, Jax has been a fucking scumbag for
He's
10 years.
And he still is.
And like, let's be real, people don't change overnight, and especially not without legitimate therapy. Going to a fucking healer where he lays on the ground and like I don't even know what the
she
fuck kind of
blows him
therapy
for
that
water
was.
for sure.
Right, blows him for water. That's not therapy. Like, without intensive therapy, people don't change. So like, what the fuck are you talking about? I find it so irritating, the fact that they keep getting riled up every time anybody says anything. It's like,
Well, I would get annoyed, but I would nip it in the bud by like snapping because, yeah, well, they're engaged now, people. Nothing really bad's happening. Quit questioning them. Just let them.
I guess like
fall on
what
their
I would say
faces.
is like, listen, you guys have a point, but I'm like, she needs to say, I understand where you're coming from, but I'm choosing to believe that Jax has changed and I would like us to drop it. You don't
Yes.
need to instead like cry and run away about it.
That's
It's
a very
just, like,
mature
dumb.
thing to say. Yeah, I need to
Well,
go to you
I mean-
for maturity. Yes.
She wouldn't say that, but and the other thing that drives me nuts about Brittany is I'm 90% sure her accent has gotten thicker. Like,
Yeah.
she's really leaning into the Kentucky dumb accent, and it's driving
Yeah.
me nuts.
The Mima. Yeah.
You know?
And those tits.
Yeah, I just whatever. Yeah, and Katie, I know you hate Katie. She's really driving you nuts.
Oh, I can't stand her face. She's
yeah.
just so. Oh, I don't know. And then she was wasted or really super baked when she was like questioning. I don't know. I don't like how they are constantly questioning Brittany, but then Jax walks in and they all act like they're friends with Jax.
Mm-hmm.
Tell Jax he's a piece of shit if you all think he's a piece of shit.
I agree. It's like I don't understand it. It's just all
Now,
of their vibes to me.
They're little
is,
kids. Move away from each other.
It's losing me. It's like you guys are too old to be acting like this incestual group of people. Like I don't know.
Yes,
I used
exactly.
to love it, and I don't love it. This
Yeah.
season is really hard for me to watch, to be honest.
It's no season one with Stassi bitch slapping Katie or Kristen Dowdy and Kristen and them all planning the Tuesday night thing. It was just really weird.
Yeah. So, what did you think about the girls' night in thing and the fact that they didn't include Billy?
Oh, I think that I don't think it has to do with her transgender.
I don't think
I
it
think
needs to
she's
be.
just kind of. It's like I hated Bruce Jenner and I hate Caitlyn Jenner. They're both an asshole.
Yeah. I love when she said when Billy goes to Lisa and she's like, Lisa's trying to tell her it was displaced anger, which I think it was. But then she like she compares Katie pulling the fat card to her being trans. I'm like, that is not, that's not the same thing.
She can just
said-
stop eating.
Yeah, when she can put down the food, I'm like, ah.
Well, she can't. No,
I
I'm
mean,
just
yeah.
joking. No, I'm
I mean,
kidding. Katie's healthy. I think I saw a picture of her getting spray tanned and she was very thin.
No, I think it's definitely, they say the camera adds 15 pounds. I guarantee you she's a very thin person. She's average. She's like
Yeah.
a normal human being. She's not like Hollywood skinny.
Well, and she's hanging out with all those real skinny bitches,
Yeah,
which doesn't
yeah.
help her. You know, I get Billy, though. She just wants to be a part of, like, the the crew, like the girl
get
crew,
it.
but she's
I
not
think
invited on all the trips. Like she's not really in there. She wasn't. So I mean, I don't know. I think she's fighting really bad with them behind closed doors, and then she maybe. I don't saw the cameras were following.
I think for her, it's a sensitive. That's a sensitive thing to feel left out, and so she's making it a way bigger deal than it was. Like I think literally, obviously, she's not one of the solid crew. Like she is like a peripheral cast member and probably a peripheral friend. So it was like they didn't even think about it.
It is kind of gross that they used her transitioning as like such a storyline, and all those people were at the front lines, and then. Or maybe they just got into a fight with her and it didn't work out that they were all going to be friends.
I guess.
Is what I guess
like
happened.
She had a more prominent role.
But
yeah.
It's just kind of weird.
It is weird.
I like, I do like the Misfits, so I am team like with the Jason, or I don't want to say Jason Kennedy, that E guy, whatever the hell his name is. It's not about the pasta. Like they're like they're like the little Misfits. But I can't help but like, what's his name?
Who?
James Kennedy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't help but like him for some reason.
How about when they were in the studio and Sandoval was playing the trumpet?
God, bad. Why does he keep doing that?
I don't know. It sounds like shit. You notice when they were playing it back, like the night they were editing it or whatever, he's like, oh, yeah. You're going to need to edit that. You're going to need to edit that. It's like, yeah, this sounds like fucking shit.
Why not just tell him that it sucks? Why isn't he practicing if he's going to be on there when people are paying a lot of money?
I don't know. It's really bad. I thought it sounded terrible. Oh, the only other thing I have to say about this episode is that when Stassi had her outfit of the day party, the bullshit, did you notice when she fed Bo
Oh,
a
my
hamburger?
God, did I?
That
I
was
disgusting.
barfed.
That is the grossest
a
thing in the entire
hamburger,
world.
And he took it. Horrifying.
Oh. That's so gross. That's like Tyler would never do that.
If somebody ever did that to me, I would punch them in the face. I would
my God.
Like I think instinctually I would hit somebody if they tried to feed me.
Oh my
chewed
God,
food.
it's so nasty.
Am I wrong, or did this also happen on 90 Day Fiancé? Wasn't there something we were talking about where somebody fed?
Oh no, when what's her face fed him the oyster, or he fed her the oyster. Remember,
Angela and Michael.
Yeah.
Yes.
God, and that was at least part of like their world, like the way they eat it. Disgusting. That burger thing, they're just like way too in love, and it's really gross. And disgusting. They're the first couple that's going to branch off.
You think?
Well, a tarot card she was on this Taylor Strucker show, and a tarot card reader told her that she's going to have a baby this year, and I think they will. One of these couples eventually is going to have to like grow up, and it's going to take a baby. Yeah, I could see them moving on because he's in
like
it, but
nice
he's
guy,
got he does. He made her the hashtag OOTD sign, and I feel ashamed that I even liked Patrick because he's such an asshole.
Yeah,
and she's the poster child for don't stay in a shitty relationship because you could meet such a nice person who's made for you right around the corner.
Bo does seem very nice, but yeah, I think I don't know. I think I'm going to keep watching it, but I don't find myself enjoying watching it. All these people are pissing me the fuck off.
Not the way I used to. I hate Katie and Tom and their fake relationship.
I hate Jax and Brittany. I just like all of it is annoying.
All he talks about is how he can't take shots, and then he's like shaking up shots. All he wants to do is be shit-faced because he's married to Katie. And I just can't take it. Sheena and Lala at the acting class.
Oh God, Sheena. I can't with any of them. I really I find myself irritated the entire time I'm watching. I'm like hate writing notes. Like,
yes,
they're so annoying. Oh God, we'll see. Maybe it'll get better, but I don't know. I don't have much hope for it.
I loved what's her face though, LVP talking to Billy Lee. She really handled that really well.
Yeah, she did. I agree.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts?
All I thoughts was that Lisa Vanderpump has the right amount of lip plumper in whatever she does.
Yeah.
Her lips look good.
I am kind of over her outfits. It's like always the same, like a silk top and either a skirt or like jeans. I'd like to see her just like in a chic dress or something. You know?
Yes.
Like
I think that too.
Yeah.
Like she's dressed like the British are coming guy who's on his horse. What was his name?
The British are coming.
Paul Revere.
Oh.
She's dressed like Paul Revere.
Interesting. Okay. Let's do a little below deck. Something we enjoy.
Yes.
So the gay guys, it finishes up with the gay guys on the boat. They jumped off the jet ski. Captain Lee reads them, which I thought was hilarious. He was
I
over it.
loved that.
That was great. He's like, get in the boat right now.
And they did not fight with him about it. I don't blame him. They really could have gotten killed.
Totally. Why aren't you wearing the wrist thing? That's so stupid. Literally, a jet ski is heavy as shit. That could run you over in a second.
God.
The sparkling unicorn drink that they put sprinkles in. I love sprinkles. I was fully into that drink.
I was too.
I would
With
take
some
that all
champagne in there. That looked delicious.
Hangover in a glass, but I bet it's fucking delicious.
God, I could eat buckets of sprinkles.
Me too. I fucking love sprinkles.
Me too.
Love
my,
sprinkles.
I loved that. Oh my God, vodka, ice, soda water,
like a dipped cone.
sprinkles. Who would ever think of that? And whatever the hell else is lying around, she says,
Right.
champagne in there would be
champagne,
good. Oh
yes.
my
I loved
God,
it.
that looked delicious.
It really looked good. They had a wig party. The chef,
That looked
Adrian
fun.
was in a mood. I liked. Somebody was like, I don't think he did his yoga today.
He was. I don't blame him though. If you cook all that food and then they take it out cold, I'd be pissed too.
Right. He is getting creepy though. He's made some real creepy comments.
Oh, that was uncalled for. I hate men who, my meat's right here. Yeah, she should have punched him in the dick.
So, yeah, she really should have. Tyler and Riley. So Tyler first is like, we should go have drinks. And then she makes one comment about how they should like work together. And then he's like fucking over it and treats her like shit. I thought that was kind of fucked up.
Oh, it was horrible. The poor thing. You know, us girls, we say one wrong thing and he thinks that she wants to be married.
He crawls back into his cave of like, oh, I don't want to be in a relationship. She asked me one question. I thought that was like ridiculous. Like, why'd you take her out if you were then going to be an asshole? Like, that made no sense. If that comment freaked you out, you should have said, hey, I don't really want to go get drinks. I feel like you have a different impression of what we're doing. Like, why would you take her out and then tell her you're not going to?
Again, you're very mature, I think.
That was just rude.
It was really mean and it was cringeworthy, and I felt horrible for her.
Me too. He was like, because I was just thinking before that, I was like, man, Dick has really mellowed her out.
Yes.
Like Riley was like much like she needs sex or something. Like she was way more relaxed, and then he just of course goes and ruins it.
And then she handled the rejection really well. I thought she would be like wild and yelling it, but she just got really sad and quiet more.
I liked Ashton. He like could tell Riley was pissed. He's like, I know this face. Like when she was at dinner. I don't know. I just thought that was. I liked.
It was
Tyler
really
until
distasteful.
Then, but
yeah.
I just felt like he really blew it.
No, it's like every girl's been there where a guy just turns and be a total dick. It was just not right. And he's like, I just want to go back to banging. It's like, fuck you.
Right. Like, what the fuck? Like, she literally, and it wasn't even like, listen, you're going to come home with me and meet my parents. You were talking about working on a fucking boat, which both of you currently do. Like, it wasn't like she was asking, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't even that extreme.
She wasn't planning buying a ticket back home with you jerk off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really pissed me off there. I was pissed too. Oh, I love how I
liked him before that.
I know. Now that we know they're only on the boat 6 weeks.
Yeah.
They're a little exaggerate. Like Adrian's like, it's been a long season. It's like, it's been 6 weeks.
I know. Calm the fuck down. Also, it does put in perspective the idea that these people who've just started fucking like 2 weeks before making plans to like go live a life together. It's like, that is like go travel together and stuff. It's like, you don't even really know each other. What are you guys doing?
Yeah. On past seasons. Yeah. People are buying plane tickets like, and they cancel the plane ticket all in 6 weeks.
I know. It's like, come on. So the new guests arrive, a group of rich Connecticut broads.
Oh my
I knew they
God.
were going to be a nightmare the second they stepped on the boat. She's like, oh my God, so much boob sweat.
Oh my God, their voices.
I mean, the primary charter guest, what a bitch. She is like
mentally ill.
I think all of her friends are friends with her because she's rich. That's the vibe I got.
Yes.
Like that they just put up with her shit because she has money.
I'd rather be with a homeless person. That's crazy.
Right? I like how like they start fighting and the other girl's crying and she's like, I don't give a fuck. And they're like yelling like, whore, I'm done, and like running around.
Oh my God. And who pays for these fireworks?
Yeah, I wondered that. They must charge it to the charter, right? I would think.
I guess people
like
are
part of the cost.
Oh, okay. And who's setting off where are the fireworks that are off the land?
They're off probably off a boat.
Oh, okay, off a boat. God, I don't want to be on a boat shooting off fireworks.
You notice, yeah, it seems a little sketchy. You notice at dinner, the chick she was fighting with earlier, the one that was like in leopard, was so trash she could like barely keep her eyes open.
That was hilarious. And then did she go down and go to bed, or did she come back up? Yeah.
I think she was done for. See, like when you're that drunk, you don't even need to eat food, especially not good food.
No,
you need, like,
no.
bread, and you need to go to bed.
Yeah,
Like,
you can't even think of anything else. Like,
totally.
That was hilarious. I loved it. She could barely.
We've all been there.
Oh my God. Oh yeah.
It's like no one's home. The primary guest gets trashed and falls asleep at the table. And
which I'm surprised more people don't.
Right? I was thinking the same thing. Is it really a liability to have them sleep out there? She's not going to roll off into the water. Like what?
I guess maybe if she walked off and then, but what stops them from getting up in the middle of the night when everyone's sleeping to go sleep out there or walk or sleepwalk?
Yeah, I don't think it does.
Right?
Kate said, "Never wake a sleeping bitch," which I thought was a fantastic line.
She has some good ones.
Which is true. You know, but oh, and I love her friend goes up to her and is like, "Hi, we love you. Are you ready to be an adult?" And then she just wakes up and hits her, which I thought was
oh my God. I'd be like, I'm going home. Get me off this fucking boat. You're psychotic.
Well, her friends are complete dicks because they just left it for Kate and Josiah. They're like, well, I think you should just leave it here. And Kate's like, so we should just leave her here and watch her sleep? And they're like, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Like, that is not their job. Like, as her friend, you guys should sit up with her, and as her friend, you should
drag her ass. Yes.
100%. You should pick her up and say, get the fuck, you need to walk 12 steps to the bed. Like, come on.
God.
There is nothing more irritating than me than dealing with somebody who's drunk and like who's not cooperating. I've been there, and it's one of the most annoying things ever. Chasing people, like,
oh my God,
it's the worst.
Captain Lee should call her parents and yell at them because they raised a monster. It's
terrible.
Her parents' problem. No parent should be paying for her to be on a boat like that, and you know how she's gonna act.
I mean, disgusting. That's like disgusting behavior. I mean, to her friends too, to everybody. She's just an asshole. Never met a bigger asshole.
She's a bad person.
You saw on social media, I think it was like 2 Bravo sisters. One of them put up that Ross and her are hooking up.
I saw that. And I saw something like, and he was denying it, but I saw that she got kicked out of Watch What Happens Live or something like that.
Oh, did she?
Something. She's a piece of work. She's a bad person.
That is like the opposite of what I want in a friend. I would prefer to have 0 friends than to.
If I saw my daughter acting like that, she's out of the will.
Yeah, right? Cut off. You're out of the will. Next week's the finale, though. It's sad. That's it.
Oh, I know. I like Laura. I like Laura and
she grew on me.
And Kate getting along.
Yeah, me too.
And I love how the producers are like, when they hear Ashton and his sob story of childhood, and they get like the pictures. Ashton, we're gonna need a picture of you when you're a little kid. We love that story. We're going with it. It's just so sad.
I know. I love Ashton. I think this has been a good cast overall.
I love Ashton too.
Yeah, it's been. They know how to pick him. I think for Below Deck for sure. Good casting.
It's been a good season. He almost died. I mean,
yeah, a lot of drama. Riley being a psycho. It's been good. Oh, and we forget about Caroline and her nut job self. So yeah, it was a good season.
Oh yeah, wow.
Right? I know. And
she was only there a week, and she was that crazy. She got bit by something. A lot happened to her in a week.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Should we do a little Real Housewives of New Jersey, the fitness competition?
Yes.
Man.
Oh, real fast. Kate referred to the main guest or the primary as Daddy's little killer. Did you catch that?
Yes.
Oh, she has some good lines, man.
She really does. All right, Jersey competition. For Teresa, she's ripped, man. I love her showing her daughter's.
She looks
suit.
Good. Yes, like, that was hilarious. They all look so different. Isn't that crazy how genetics work?
Yeah. Well, I feel like the two, like while
middle
they were
ones
sitting there.
Yeah.
No, Gia and whatever the one that nobody.
Oh,
remembers.
and the dancer.
No.
And the
Gabriella.
ghost face. Okay.
They kind of look similar to me. I yeah. Oh, Melissa. So Melissa with the fake sister thing.
Oh my God. The fake sister. I love it.
I
She
don't
knew your mom's name. I have a sister.
I just don't understand why, without doing any investigating, are you like acting like this is real and like a fucking psychic could tell you anything. Like, it's not. You should maybe, like, I don't know, see if you could find something before you're talking to your mom about it. I don't know.
Yeah, find that lady that was at the funeral crying in the back or whatever you said.
Yeah, right. They had that dinner, and like I feel like her mom and sisters, like they said they showed up drunk. To me, they were like super baked. I got a vibe that they'd like smoked an entire joint before they showed up.
Yeah, that you're right, huh?
The way they were like laughing hysterically.
And can we take the mom instead of Melissa? Because I love her and her
mom.
Energy.
Right? She was
Yeah.
like, all right, if you want to look into it, look into it. I don't have a problem with the daughter or the girl. She's innocent. But that bitch knew she was married, which I thought was great. Yeah,
I like
her.
the mom. And I wonder
do
how... And so who knew Melissa grew up so...
I mean...
in such a hard life. I feel bad.
Give me credit. I saw a lot.
Yeah, I know. Way to guilt your mom after she...
know.
Yeah. Jesus.
I have to also say I like Jennifer. I mean, we'll get into her being a psycho in Cabo, which was great. But her daughter, that one daughter, drives me nuts. Like, I find
she's
her
the prison guard.
I mean, the daughter is like knows how to manipulate all those parents. She knows how to manipulate both parents. Like,
she's just a junior Jennifer. I mean, I'm not shocked after you see the way Jennifer acts, right?
Did she have a pacifier, or was that a?
I thought maybe
candy?
so too.
I think it was a candy, like a ring pop.
I hope so.
Pacifier. She's too old.
And the everyone, all those workers go hiding when they see her coming down the hall.
Oh, totally.
They don't want to deal with your daughter.
No. Yeah. Go talk to them. Be a big girl. She's like carrying a 75-pound makeup case. It's like, what are you doing?
Jeez, get her in cosmetology school. She didn't even need to finish high school.
I love Teresa and Frank training together. Like, Teresa talks to him
Love
about
it.
Dolores. He admits that they're each other's crutch, which is like, no shit. We all know that.
I liked the way she said that.
I thought it was actually a very mature conversation. Like, Frank didn't seem pissed. She brought it up, and like he was like, I'll talk to Dolores after Cabo. Like, it's like, also, this is the first time you thought about talking about this, the fact that you guys like live together and like have this very codependent relationship.
And she sucks dick for water. I mean, it's really, I don't know what the truth is with that.
Yeah.
Or she's just having sex once a week with the doctor.
I guess. I don't get a sense that they have sex like Frank and Dolores. I just think they're very codependent emotionally.
Yeah. Yeah. But nights get long, you know. Frank's a man. And you've already been there. You have 2 kids.
I guess.
They say they haven't, and they probably might not have, but
yeah.
Frank seems like Frank the Tank needs to unload sometimes.
Okay. The competition. So, man, they're tan. I've never seen people so tan. I mean, it wasn't even tan. That was next level.
Alien.
So funny. Frankie won. Good for him.
I like how he's not like
body.
steroided out. He actually just looks fit.
Looks fit as fuck. Both of them looked insane. I just think it was like, the more I was watching that, I'm like, Teresa is a really disciplined fucking person, because to do that while dealing with all the shit she's dealing with, and like, I don't know, it was very impressive to me.
She is a layered person, really.
She really is.
I think she's smarter than everybody thinks.
I think she's something. I thought, she got third, but still good for her. She'd never done anything like that. And like, to not drink or eat or anything and be working out all that crazy time for, like she said, for 2 minutes is pretty insane.
She's insane. And to go on those trips and not drink or eat, that's crazy. Insanity.
It's insane.
Frank needs a show though.
I know.
He doesn't talk
Frank.
To women creepy. He just trains them great.
Yep.
Even though he's like, the rubbing down the lotion on Teresa is wild.
Creepy. He was just like, don't show Joe. It's like, it's just a part of his job.
And
like,
what's Joe gonna do? Frank would put him in the ground. Come on.
Oh, absolutely, with one punch.
He'd pick him up and twirl him with his pinky.
I really like Frank. I hope
I do too.
Like a creep in real life.
I know. And he was a lawyer, so he's pretty intelligent.
Yeah, no, I like him.
I do too.
They head to Cabo. I love Teresa going straight for the shots. She's ready. Still, every time they show the flashback of her flipping out on Danielle and flipping the table, it's like gold to me. I could watch that 1,000 times.
It gives me a rush. There was a girl that called into Andy's show and was like, I'm back watching Watch What Happens Live in New Jersey, but I quit after Teresa flipped the table. It's like, you quit after that? What is mentally wrong with you, lady?
That should draw you in. That's
oh my God. With that curly hair, that curly dark hair.
So good. It's so
Get
good.
a life, lady. That was
prostitution whore, getting engaged 70 times. Like the way she loses it is so good.
Oh
There's
my
never anything like it.
No.
It's one of the all-time classics.
It is.
And it is
the best.
it is so baffling how like she thinks like her and Danielle are like true friends. I don't understand it. It's so weird.
Danielle's mentally ill.
I know.
I loved her when she was like, I'll lick your asshole or something. I'll lick your mouth. That made me laugh so hard.
Yeah, so that brings us to the first dinner. Jennifer has her hair bizarrely in a scrunchie. Okay, I know scrunchies are back, but I fucking
No, they're not back for me.
Not for me either. A lot of people are rocking scrunchies. I hate it. They're selling them at stores. I saw them.
No. Oh my God. No. Anybody, come on.
They give Teresa the very nice necklace that says strong on it, and Jennifer loses it because it's not, they didn't go to her brother's place for the jewelry. She starts yelling about it, says it's ugly. I love how like her and Margaret are like going back and forth, and just like Margaret doesn't give a shit. She's just saying whatever, and Jennifer's saying whatever, and it was just pure comedy.
I did like Melissa's reactions.
Yes.
They were good.
She's like
screaming in public. I love it so much.
Yeah, she's like, I'm on point. She's like, so is your lip liner. It looks like a monkey's asshole. And then I don't even know why you would say that. She's like, the monkey's asshole, you sucked.
You fucking sucked.
Like, what does that even mean? It was so preposterous. It was hilarious. Like, I couldn't
was
even
great.
follow it. Oh my God.
What's her face? Good. Jennifer on the phone with her husband. Okay, the husband is an asshole. I'll say I find him handsome, but
God, I do not.
I do find him handsome. I don't know why. Okay, but he's a piece of shit. He's got 5 kids, and he can't even stay home
in the city having
with them.
Nice meal. I know.
Come on. Is he banging a whore, or what's he doing?
No, he didn't have. Well, I don't know, but he didn't have kids to be a father.
No,
he had kids to
shut his wife up.
Keep her at home and do what you do as a man, kind of thing. Like he's not involved in those kids' lives at all. Like he didn't want to be a dad. He just wanted to have children, which is sad.
God.
Like imagine if you're out of town and the kids are with a nanny and Tyler's out at the bars.
No.
Like what the fuck is that?
No, I wouldn't be like asshole on the phone. I would be like Nene. I'd be late for dinner and I would be having a conniption fit.
Well, you're a
oh my God.
Yes.
I would be arguing. I would ruin his night.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think
my marriage will last long.
This dinner was just the end. Like the way they were going back and forth was like, it was pure comedy.
It was great. I love the comment of Teresa. Like, I'll eat normal. Or no, I was eating normal food, and the girls were like, you were carrying around chicken in your purse, Teresa. I love that. That was funny. Do you like ossobuco?
Ossobuco. I've only had like bites of other people's. That's like way too much meat for me. It's like
I know. Isn't that funny? That's what she wants.
I know.
That was insane though. Jennifer, she was epic. That's going to go down in history.
It was so good. And like just the way that like her rebuttal was like, yeah, the monkey's ass, you sucked. I'm like, what are we, 5? Like that doesn't even like.
And the way she was clapping and everything.
That was good. Snapping. She's feisty, man. She's really entertaining.
She's drunk, and it's because she's never has left the kids in 10 years. I don't blame her. She's drunk after 2 drinks.
She like loses it. Alcohol does a real number on her. That's for sure.
She is wild.
Yeah, and I love Danielle hyping her up. Like they walk away, and Danielle's like, "She tried you. She really did."
I love Danielle. I'll lick your asshole or something.
Right. Come on, get up. I'll lick.
And then Teresa has no what is with Teresa? It is like she's in a daze, like she's on medicine. She doesn't even yell at Jennifer for saying that her necklace is ugly.
I know. I thought the same thing. I just love both Dolores. Dolores is like, I love Teresa, but she's a bad judge of character. And I love that Margaret said it to her face, too. I was like, you know what? I guess at least you're saying it right to her. And
I like that, too. Mm-hmm. I know. Margaret, I do got to give it to her. The necklace is funny. Yeah, she really is. Because what I appreciate about Margaret is she talks a bunch of shit
and she takes a bunch of shit and then just moves on. And it's
Yes.
just like, whatever, she's a fucking psycho. And it's like, but she doesn't like start crying and make it a huge thing. She just like, they exchange barbs and then it's like, all right, well.
Yeah,
that's
she
fine.
preferred Danielle not be there, but she'll still deal with it.
Yep.
It is crazy how these people hate each other and they can sit at these dinners.
I know.
The season is so great, and they're going to give us
good.
another. All the other, I mean, just like OC, they should just revamp the whole situation because they've already had a million fights, like Joe and Teresa. That at least on OC, they'd still be talking about. We'd only have episodes about Joe and Teresa's brotherhood. You know,
still right now. Yes, I think like it's like even though Jersey like. They progress, like they are able to fight and move on and find another fight, which is what keeps the show entertaining.
And Jackie and them aren't fighting about
a fucking glass.
Yeah, about the stupid article. Yeah, Beverly Hills too was a shitty season.
Yep, agreed.
I know, this is like so many great fights, one after another. I love it.
The monkey's asshole, like come on, that's like
That hotel in Cabo looked pimp.
Yeah, it looked beautiful.
Teresa can keep her liquor down pretty good for not
can.
drinking for a long time.
You would think if you hadn't been drinking for 6 months, a couple drinks, you'd be fucked up. She seems fine. Yeah, I like it. I think it's going to be a good little trip to Cabo. I think the shit show is going to continue, so I'm here for it. It looks. Oh, next week it looks like somebody Danielle throws wine, or the other way around. Somebody throws wine in Danielle's face.
Marg, because she goes after Marge, whatever the hell her name is, and says, talking about her kids, she's lucky she didn't get the whole glass thrown at her fucking head.
Well, let me ask you this: those aren't her kids, right? Like biologically?
I think she might have one biological.
Oh,
but
does
the
she?
other
Okay.
kids, she doesn't. I think she has one. You know, what's her face? She was on an after show, I guess, and Margaret said that Jen never paid for the necklace.
Oh, okay.
Or paid her or something. I don't know if it was because she ended up getting pissed or. I don't know how much that necklace would cost.
I think they said it was $2,000.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean it was diamonds, so it was nice. I thought
Margaret
that was a nice
can't
gesture.
clean up her living room, but they can spend $2,000 on that.
Yeah, priorities, man. Diamonds.
It is a nice gesture. It's very sweet. Teresa needs that TLC.
Yeah. Yeah, good episode. Good episode.
Oh, and they said Teresa said publicly that she's leaving Joe if he gets deported, so pretty much in the books.
Yep, I saw that. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Any other thoughts?
Nothing. That was still
good.
got chills. Talking about Teresa flipping the table still gets me going. I love it.
It's one of the best of all time.
Best season of Housewives was that season 1.
Yeah.
When Danielle was walking past the window at the brownstone and with those goons. And they're all looking at her, and you think she's going to come in and blow them up with, like, Uzis. It had me my heart racing.
That's good. Well, I think just so you guys know, we started reviewing Love After Lockup, which we're excited about. And so we're going to be doing that episode. That'll come your way most likely Sunday or Monday. And we're also going to touch a little bit on Celebrity Big Brother. But Love After Lockup has been extended. It went from 14 episodes to 24. So
wow,
a long haul.
And I know Matt is in jail.
Yeah, Matt's back in jail.
So maybe they get some other couples since we did see the thing. But
yeah, but check it out if you guys are into Love After Lockup. If you're not, you should be watching it. If you enjoy the trash on Bravo, you will enjoy this trash, and it's on WeTV.
Please do keep Instagramming us.
Holler,
Escape
tag
to
us
Reality
in your stories.
Podcast.
Yes, you can find us on all of the things. And as always, we appreciate you, and hope you have a fantastic weekend. So we'll see.
Bye,
you.
guys.
Bye.
Don't speed.
Yeah, don't speed. Learn from Justine.
Godspeed.
Godspeed and don't speed.